Recording. And a 1, and a 2, and a... Let's do this.
Sick.
All right.
All right.
Sick. Here we go. We up for round 9, episode number 9 here, Austin, of the Cole Austin Hour. Is that what we were naming it?
Yeah. Are we going to be like Joe Rogan where it's like number 1,657?
I don't think he announces it every episode.
No, but you see it on the
Oh, yeah.
on the title.
Well, I mean, I put it in the YouTube title, I guess. And
That's what I'm saying. Are we going to be like the Cole Austin Hour number 472?
Well, yeah, because what if someone's like, what if we eventually get some guests on here and they're like, oh man, what episode was that one guest on? And we can't just have like the Cole and Austin Hour on YouTube and just like not having, I mean, I guess we could write with so-and-so, but I think it's easier just to be like Cole and Austin Hour number, so this and their name. So you can be like, oh, it's podcast number 1,000.
That's fair.
It's going to be a while before we get there, but you know.
A long while.
Long while. I'm going to turn a little bit. I'm cranking my neck here trying to look at you.
Fucking huge neck of yours.
Hey, man. I've been working that bitch out in the gym lately.
Have you?
Not really my shoulders, no, but I have been going much more consistently than I ever have to the gym, so that's pretty nice.
That's a start. What's your favorite day?
So, long ago, like years ago, before we ever went to Central or anything, I did work out at one time. And then I kind of got fat and lazy again. And by fat and lazy, I just mean like not very muscular and just kind of flabby. But it used to be leg day. I used to love doing leg day because I was a soccer player. I mean, we're soccer players. And that was always just so much fun because you just like, that was the easiest thing to do. You could just slap on a shit ton of weights and be like, oh, look how strong I am. Just cranking shit out. But now I think, now that I go a lot more and I'm more used to it and I've gone more consistently, I think chest day is my favorite. I don't necessarily like doing the bench press because I'm still kind of noodle arm sissy bitch here, but you know, it's fun. I like doing chest day.
I don't like doing the bench either.
No.
Not a big bench guy. When I do chest, I like the machines.
Yeah. I usually, so I've started doing a lot of the free weights lately because my brother's like, yeah, the free weights are better for you than the machines. He's like, the machines, you can target a single muscle group easier, like if you want to do one specific thing, do a machine. But he's like, if you want to work out, say like your chest and all the supporting muscles with it, do free weights. And I'm like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. So I've been doing a lot of dumbbell presses, like skull crushers, that kind of stuff. The dumbbell, I guess, skull crushers, 2 of them like this, just that kind of shit. And then I do all the weighted machines where you actually put the weights on, not the ones where you like set the machine weights, you know. I don't know, I just like those better. You look cooler when you put the weights on, I guess.
Do you slap them on?
I don't know. No, I'm not one of those douches. I just kind of like, if there's anyone near me, I'm kind of like, I try to do it nice and quiet, and I set them on there nice and gently, because if I set it on there and I kind of like slip and it's like, dang, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Right, everybody's like, oh, look at this D-bag here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, see, here's the thing is I hate when I'm at the gym and I'm sitting there like doing a machine or something or doing some free weights or whatever, and then I see the guy that gets on a machine at this end of the gym and he walks all the way over here to pick up the 45s next to the girls that are working out just so he can walk all the way back over here to put it on his machine and like slap them on there like you're talking about and make a lot of noise. And everyone's like, dude, there's weights 2 feet from your machine. Why did you walk 30 feet over here just to put some weight on?
Guys are creeps at the gym.
Dude,
really
I know what you're
creepy.
saying.
Like, I'm not so much at the gym I go to in town because there's a lot of older people that go.
Yeah.
It's a hit or miss. You got like a wide, or pretty much 2 groups. You got really, really old people. You got high school kids.
Oof.
So.
Big oof.
Yeah, pretty much when I go in there, I don't really see like the middle-aged people my age or 30 years old or something in there. So I see like 60-year-old and up or 50-year-old and up and like high school kids. There's nobody slapping weights.
Oh man,
Nobody's like, because a high schooler's not slapping weights, and if he is, it's like, bro, you're like 13, 14.
Calm down.
Like,
all right.
Yeah, you got like tiny little muscles that I had when I was like 14.
All right. I know what you're thinking there, Bucko.
Yeah.
But none of your high school girly friends are here with you.
Actually, some come. They could do.
Really?
They come in like a swarm.
Oh no.
Oh my dude, it's like I'll be sitting there doing the treadmill, and like as soon as I'm shut the fuck up. As soon as I'm like looking over, I see like 3 or 4 dudes, 3 or 4 chicks, and then like 5 minutes will go by, and then like another group of high schoolers will come out. I'm like, what the
You're
fuck
like,
is
dude,
this?
Did school just get out?
Yeah,
or
I'm like, what the hell? What are you guys doing?
This
Like,
ain't cool.
so then they take the whole area where all the weights are.
Oh,
So I gotta do the
hate
fucking
that.
stair stepper for like a half hour.
I hate that.
Like, or 20 minutes or whatever it is. Like,
Yeah. No, I hate when I go to the gym, and the gym that I go to, I don't really have that problem because we're not necessarily near a school. And it's like more of one of those lots of bodybuilder kind of folks go there. So it's kind of a douche magoo kind of crew that comes in. But I do not like when they come in and there's like 5 or 6 of them and they do exactly what you're saying those high schoolers do. And it's like all the free weights are sitting here and all 6 of them will go up and take like 2 sets of weights. And so there's like 15s, 20s, 35s, 45s, 60s, like sets all the way from there to like 75 are just gone. 2 of each, like just things all over the place. And you're like, okay, well, and they'll do things where it's like, okay, they'll do workouts with 2 of them here, but then they'll do like triceps behind their head. So they'll only take 1 of the weights that they need for that one.
so then you're fucked because you want a 35, but you can't get the other 35 for your left arm.
So I'm looking around and I'm like, okay, so there's a 30, and there's like half weights at my gym. So I'm like, there's a 30, there's a 32 and a half. Fuck, I mean, I can't do that. Well, shit, there's a 35, well, there's a 37 and a half.
Right,
I'm like,
yeah, it's always
dude,
like
what
a
the
pound
fuck?
and a half, 2 pounds off. Dude, okay, these guys do not live at the gym, okay? Those weights are not yours. Like,
Exactly.
whoever's watching this, please, if you go to the gym, do not be the guy that takes 4 sets of weights, or says he's using 2 or 3 machines at a time. No, you're not. You're a douche. And the world does not owe you anything, okay? You use 1 machine, you use 1 set of weights or whatever. Like, I could name off like 4 or 5 things that you should do.
See, here's the thing. I guess I am one of those douches, but I'm a single person. So it's not like 6 people coming in, taking 12, 14 sets of weights. I go in and I'm like, okay, I'll take a set of 20s and a 35s right here. But then, like, no one else is sitting next to me. No one else is doing free weights. So I feel like it's not a big deal. But I guess that's just...
It depends on how busy the gym is.
Yeah. And I try to go at, like, the least busiest time. But there is times where groups like that come in and I'm just like, get the fuck out of here, please.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't usually go around 5 to 8.
I'm going to move my chair.
Okay.
I feel like I'm crinking my neck just trying to look
Dude,
at you.
Move your chair. What the what is you hey sir, can I move my chair please? Yeah, can I raise my hand?
Teacher. Okay, this feels a lot more
You gonna be okay? You all right? Well,
yeah.
fuck, you should just cracked your neck 7 times before we did that.
All right. This feels better.
All right, good. So the gym.
Groups of people coming in.
Got me fucking like... Yeah,
got me fucked up, yeah,
yeah,
mate.
you got me fucked up, son. When I go, I try to go like 8:39. But here's the problem. That's when all the fucking high school kids decide to go.
At night?
Yeah, because they are...
I guess
nobody's going to fucking school because there's nothing open.
That's true.
Cockbags here want to leave us closed. They're like, oh, let's go back to phase 1. Why? Why are we going backwards?
Hey, we're talking about the gym here, Austin.
No, that's it. That's done with the gym. Why are we going backwards, dude? I just heard we're going back to phase 1 like next week. You work at a fucking restaurant? No, seriously, dude. Why are we going back to phase 1? Washingtonians. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I talked to my boss the other day, my manager, and he was like, so we might be opening up the bar. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, so basically in a couple weeks here, they might just be going with it because they're like, the curve is currently going down And with the amount of people getting vaccinated currently, the projection is that it's going to go down even more. So they're thinking that they might start opening things up here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, because everybody's fucking projections have been world class. Jesus Christ, you know how many freaking maps I've seen where they're like, oh, there's like a spike of 300,000 deaths that are supposed to come between January 12th and like January 19th. Dude, shut up. And then the people are like, well, they're scientists. We should listen to them. No, they're not fucking graph scientists. They're vaccine, disease, whatever scientists. I'm not going to listen to fucking Dr. Fauci, who the first couple months told us to, yeah, we don't have to wear masks. It's fine. It's not as bad. And then fucking all of a sudden, oh, yeah. Yep, everybody slap a mask on. You got to take a shit with a mask on. You got to fucking go on a walk with a mask on. You got to go fucking eat dinner with your family with a mask on. Like, dude, get out of here. I'm tired of listening to all these experts. Okay, I'm just like, because obviously they're not fucking very expertise in this shit because we keep going fucking backwards.
Tell me how you really feel, Austin.
Ah, dude, stupid motherfuckers on this planet, man. For real. Like, cool, you went to school for 4 years and got a fucking piece of paper that said you're organized in science class. How often do you actually think Dr. Fauci's 90 fucking year old ass is fucking researching and doing data? Oh, somebody wants me to pop up for a press conference? Yeah, I'll just kind of fucking says whatever out of my ass, and we'll just go along with it. Meanwhile, India's over here like dying. India's dying. Nobody had that projection for India, but everybody had the projections for the U.S. Like, what a crock of shit, dude.
How much research did you do?
I watch the news all the time.
I watch the news.
I'm just watching all these people talk about crap, and I'm like, hey, India's like dying. And you guys are telling us that the U.S. are supposed to have fucking huge spikes in certain areas? Like, Florida's been operating for a whole year. They've been open.
Yeah, and it hasn't been good down there.
Where the fuck are where are their spikes? I don't see any fucking spikes. I saw one spike at the beginning of everything.
I'm not educated enough to argue with you on this.
I'm just saying.
And I'm not trying to argue,
I'm just saying. We're going backwards, okay? We were talking about the phase thing. It pisses me off, dude. I can't. I was talking to an older person at work today, dude, and he's like, well, yeah, I don't really know why all this shit's fucked up now. I'm like, because you guys voted these people in. Your generation fucked us. And I didn't vote Jay Inslee in. Nobody in my fucking generation wants Jay Inslee in. It's all you cockbags who are 30, 40 years old. And then you guys are like, oh, man, Jay Inslee does so much for us. Oh, man, Washington's going to have so much going for us in 10 years. Yeah, like what? Us getting waxed for trillions of dollars for a fucking train that nobody started building? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, I'm talking to my coworker, like, dude, the older generation, y'all got to settle down, okay? Because this shit is way different than when you guys were growing up.
I think it's our generation that wanted Inslee in, because I know a lot of folks that are our age that are like, fuck these crazy old redneck folks. Like, let's put someone else in there.
Yeah, let's put an old crazy fucking hippie in there. Wow.
That's what they would prefer.
Oh God! Then I take it back. I'm sorry, older generation. I apologize. You guys just fucked.
I mean, I could be wrong.
You guys probably fucked yourselves in a way. But to my generation, if you voted for Inslee here in Washington, you're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
Oh my God.
So, well, okay, so I go to Arizona.
I was gonna say, moving on.
Arizona.
How was your Arizona trip,
dude? Oh God. I think God just like wants to throw every lightning bolt my way, and he's just like, "Oh, Austin's going on vacation.
Well,
fuck that up."
Tell me about it, because you were supposed to go down there and have a great time, and you were supposed to see a hockey game, and then the next day go to a baseball game.
We did. We went to a baseball game.
Did you go to the hockey? Well, you went to
we went to a hockey game too.
Dude, tell me about it.
Okay, all right. So Friday we leave about 6:30. Our flight leaves. Get in Arizona. 9:30ish, 9:45ish. Our car, we had, my buddy had called Hertz.
Morning or evening?
Morning.
Okay.
My buddy had called Hertz when he did all the stuff months before when we planned this trip. Got a car, everything. So when you go to the airport, we went to the airport and went to Hertz, where the car rental stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, you got to pick it up at a different Hertz. You called this Hertz in like Glendale.
What?
Okay. I didn't know Hertz were different. So we take dude, a rapey Uber. It was like $60.
Jesus.
$60 for like a fucking 20-minute ride.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, it was dumb. So we go to the Hertz that we called out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Mind you, it's already 98 degrees, dude. 98 degrees at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
Why?
No, thank you.
Why? Like, oh man. Okay, so we get to Hertz about 10:30. Our car, with the time we were supposed to pick up the car, was 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're a little late. Okay, but that's because we had the issue with the first Hertz. Car's not ready. There's a line of people outside the Hertz waiting to pick up their cars.
Do you have to sit in the back of this line?
No. I didn't. My buddy did, but I didn't really see a need to because they must have been told the same thing because they were like all coming out hella quick and being all pissed off. And so I was like, oh, great. This is a good start. This is like 10:45, 11.
So what would have happened if you were there at 10? Would your car have been ready?
No. The car still wouldn't have been ready if we were there at 10 because our car wasn't there.
Oh.
Dude, nobody's cars were there. Cars started rolling in at like 11:45, noonish.
So you sat there for like 3 hours?
Bro, we didn't get our car till 1:30.
Oh my God.
1:30, I sat out in 98-degree weather.
For 3 hours.
I looked like Elmo by the time we got to the hotel. My left shoulder was like almost probably like burned to the point where it was a bad burn.
Did you guys not have any shade?
No, the Hertz was like the size of the fucking half of this house, like, or a quarter of this house.
Oh, Lord, dude.
It was tiny.
That sucks.
Yeah, so we get our car, like, and mind you, all of my buddies and I have already argued at this point because the heat's getting to us. We're pissed off, like,
you guys are just like, fuck you already. I want to go home.
I call the hotel, see when check-in time is. 3 o'clock.
All right.
Okay, that's about normal. So we go fuck off, do Olive Garden. Met really cool waiter.
Yeah.
Really cool waiter. He got like a $50-$60 tip from us.
Damn, fat tip.
Yeah, he was really cool because he told us all the places to go to and like places to eat and shit to do while we were there. So he was hella cool. Mind you, that might have been the only fucking positive of the trip was our waiter. Yeah. So shout out to Steven in Arizona. At Olive Garden, you're a fucking cool waiter. Damn good waiter.
Hopefully you see this.
Hopefully you see it. If not, then you already know you're a good waiter. So
nice.
So go to Olive Garden. We go to Walmart, get beer or whatever, like right across the street. 3:15 we get to the hotel. This is the same night. This is the same day the game is. The hockey game. The hockey game's at like 5:30.
Oh my God. You guys are on a time crunch here.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch at this point. So, 3:15 we get to the hotel. Sorry, sir. Your room has a maintenance issue. Didn't get the room.
So what'd you guys do?
They had to send us to another hotel.
Damn.
So we go to another hotel. Cody and I fucking showered the coldest shower I've ever had in my life because it hurt so bad on my shoulders from where I was burned.
Oh, I bet.
Because I'm pasty, dog.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty pasty dude. So we go to the game. Can't wear our gaiters.
Why not?
Who the fuck knows, dude? Apparently in Arizona, you can wear a mask, not wear a mask, but if you do wear a mask, it's got to be a certain fucking mask in certain areas. Dude, it literally makes no sense. So can't wear our gaiters because we both had hockey gaiters on.
Yeah.
So now we got to wear these fucking nasty N95 blue, whatever the fuck shit people get for 2 cents.
The ones that actually are supposed to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I see a bunch of fucking old ladies in China making them for like 2 cents an hour. And it's like, bro, first off, disgusting labor-wise. Second off, why am I having a bunch of fucking people touch my mask before it goes into a fucking cardboard box with 60 other fucking masks that have been finger groped by people? Yeah, fucking.
I bet you they're made by machines.
Idiot. No.
I bet you there's just cloth that goes through a machine that gets just cut
what a waste
perfectly.
of fucking taxpayer dollars.
Jesus.
Okay, so back to the story. So, actually, funny story. The hotel, before we got to the hotel parking, I ran into the Vegas head coach.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, because I told my buddy, I was like, yeah, take this right. And it was supposed to be the next right. So when we turned in this weird like bureau place, with a parking garage, and we had to stop because this guy was crossing. We were like, oh shit, like, oh my bad. I looked up, I was like, that's fucking Pete DeBoer. And then my buddy Cody was like, oh shit, dude, it is. I was like, yo, Pete, yo, good luck tonight. Yeah, let's go Knights. And he was just like, gave me the wave, and like, he was like, let's go Knights. And I was like, oh, fuck, that was cool. I was a little fangirl, dude. It was kind of embarrassing.
That's like the next best thing about the trip.
Yeah, that was a good part. So they lost 3-0, so I was bad luck.
Okay, so you have a shitty time with the car. You have a shitty time at the hotel. You meet there. You have a cool waiter. You didn't really meet, but you waved at their head coach and said good luck, and he gave you a hell yeah, good luck, brother. And then and you go to the game, and they just get swept. They just
lost 3-0. We left early, bro. It took 2.5 hours for the first 2 periods to go.
Is that I don't watch
that
hockey.
Is horrendous, dog. The game usually it should be over in 3 hours, before 3 hours.
So what took it so long? So many penalties, or
no? Arizona had a bunch of girls with big butts who would shovel the ice every 5 minutes or every stoppage of play.
What is that not normal?
No, that's why they have a Zamboni. The Zamboni is to like put water over the ice, like clear the ice and shit. These girls would literally just do a little figure 8 skate with shovels, and then bring a huge little pile of ice that wasn't a fucking issue on the rink, and then dudes would just scoop it up into a trash thing, and then fucking they would dip out. And I'm like, why are we stopping the game for this? It actually pissed the Vegas players off so bad that they would stay on the ice. All the Arizona guys would get off the ice because they didn't want to be in the way, and all the Vegas guys would stay on the ice.
Jesus.
So you would see all these people do figure 8s halfway through the second period, and then they'd be like, trying to go weave all through these Vegas players, because the Vegas players was like, dude, this is stupid. Why are we doing this? Just play the damn game. Does it
normally so the Zamboni just comes out and goes, real quick?
Puts a nice sheet of water over it, makes it nice and clean. And
okay, and how often do they usually do that?
Intermissions.
Which is?
Twice a game.
Oh, twice a game. And they were doing that like every
fucking stoppage. It'd be like puck out of play, or like offsides or something, and then here they all come skating.
That doesn't make any sense,
dude.
though.
I looked at my buddy. I was like, bro, we gotta go. I can't do this because we were already losing at 2-0. I'm getting frustrated from all the shit that's happened to that day.
Yeah,
and like I was like, fuck it, let's go to Dave and Buster's.
Fuck this place.
Let's go to Dave and Buster's. We all get 700 points or 500 points or whatever it is. Can't play a game. There's a line at every single game for 3.5 hours.
Is it that busy?
We got at 8:30, dog. We got there at 8:39.
Jesus.
Took 2.5 for our dinner to come.
You guys got fucked. You guys had
so I mean, other shit happened.
So how'd the next day go? You go to the baseball game the next day? Was that any better?
Nah, our buddy was drunk and trying to pick fights with everybody, like literally dudes who were like 6'5", tatted, and like would eat me alive. And I'm like, bro, I'm our only shot in this group.
Hold on. Which was it? Your smaller friend?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God. I can only imagine.
So it was a rough time.
I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
That all day. It was all game. And we left early that night too, and
I'd wait for him to be going to do one of these with his beer, and I'd just be like, whack, and just smack it out of his hand.
That's too much.
I'd do that one time and just be like, dude, if you don't shut the fuck up, you're done drinking for the day. Yeah. Okay.
He wasn't drinking. Well, now he had a beer at the ball game. He had a beer. I think what got him was the vodka.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it to you.
Because we didn't really eat that day, and then he pounded like 2 or 3 Red Bull vodkas right beforehand.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
Yeah, so it was an okay trip. If I had to do it over again, I'd still do it with my buddies.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we all hated each other for like 2 days because of the heat and like shit not going right, but I'd still do it with them. I'd do a different trip, but I'd still go with them.
Well, sounds like you had a good. Well, I'd like to think that it was good because you were out of state doing something, but that sounds kind of like a.
Didn't get to do shit pretty much. Went to the ball games and that was it.
I mean, how often do you go to a hockey game and a ball game back to back up here though?
Not much. Well, we don't have a hockey team until next year.
Exactly.
Oh, we got Thunderbirds.
We got Thunderbirds, yeah.
I love Thunderbirds.
I've been to like one of their games.
Bro,
it was cool.
Cody and I used to go like every weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to go to a Mariners game. I've been watching them like almost every game this season so far.
They got a Cleveland coming up.
Who are they playing?
4-game homestand against Cleveland coming up.
They just beat the Rangers last night. Texas, they played the Rangers. They beat them 5-4.
We had the worst team in baseball throw a no-hitter against us. When we lost to the Orioles.
I was going to say, is Baltimore the worst team?
They've been the worst team for like good 4 or 5 years.
Oh, no.
And we've been the second worst team.
Well, I mean, then that's fair. We're the second worst.
Yeah, but this year we're supposed to be good, dog. Okay?
Well,
we're supposed to be good.
We're still the Mariners, all right?
Yeah.
Don't push us.
I know.
We're trying. That's the way I like to look at it.
Right, yeah. We're putting a little effort in this time.
Putting some effort out. We're above 500 for now.
Yeah, let me knock that for you as well.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
So
any progression on this soccer Super League?
No. Juve, Real Madrid, and Barcelona still want the Super League.
Mm-hmm.
So UEFA's trying to punish them right now for it, and they will not go away with the Super League. But all the other teams have bounced out.
So it's gone from 12 teams to 4 teams that are really like
3.
3?
Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus.
Oh, okay. So 3 teams that are really like, we want this Super League.
Oh, it's because they're all owned by rich douchebags.
Rich motherfuckers.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, we care about the game. We love the fans. Like, shut up, dude. You're just trying to fill up your pockets.
So what kind of punishments is the UEFA?
They've been looking at banning those 3 teams for 2 years at the Champions League.
Really? Is that so? What
the Champions League is like the highest?
No, hold on. What's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back that enforces that? Like, because so far have the 3 teams stopped playing any scheduled games in the Champions League?
Well, they're all knocked out.
There's
only 2 teams left: Manchester City and Chelsea.
Oh, so there's the championship going on right now?
May 29th.
Okay.
Is Chelsea versus Man City.
You can tell how much I do not follow footy.
I live this.
I live
this. Chelsea is
that's why I bring it up, because it's easy to talk about.
Chelsea is my diehard boyhood club. So not that, and they just beat Manchester City today.
Okay.
In the league. So
they're going to the finals?
Well, they're already in the finals with Man City in the UEFA Champions League.
Okay.
But this is the regular league they're in, the English Premier League.
Okay.
They played a league game today, and Chelsea won, so now everybody's like freaking out. They're like, oh, Chelsea's going to beat Man City in the final for Champions League. I'm like, settle down. Settle down, boys.
Wait,
okay?
So, hold on. Let me get this straight. So who'd they play today?
Manchester City.
And who do they play in the final?
Manchester City.
So they're
2 different competitions, dog. Are you not listening?
I get that, but it's 2 separate competitions, but it's the same teams that are playing each other.
Yep.
What the fuck, man? So that's
just how the stars align, dude. It's an all English final. Like a couple of years, or 2016 was an all Spanish final. It was Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. It just
Okay.
depends on how you get drawn in different groups and the way your bracket goes and shit.
Okay, so it just so happens that this Champions final thing ended up being 2 English teams, but they are always in this other league playing
Yeah,
against
that's
each
like
other.
their regular league.
Okay, it's hard for me to grasp because like I try to compare it to like the NFL, but the NFL doesn't. It's just the NFL. There's not like a separate Champions League NFL or something. Like there's no, the teams don't play in other things. You know what I'm saying? Like championships. So it's like I'm trying to follow you, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
These teams just played each other, but they're about to play each other. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they just played each other. So pretty much there's your regular domestic league.
Yeah.
The English Premier League.
Okay.
Then you got a cup in that league where all the teams in that country play.
All right.
So you could have like teams from like Division 7 in England. They're automatically in that cup because it's all English-based teams.
All right.
So it'd be like the U.S. Open Cup for MLS. It's all the American like USL small teams too. Like Oklahoma City gets to play against the Sounders because every American team gets a chance at that cup.
Okay.
Because it's for that
So
country.
let me ask you this. If the Sounders tried playing like Chelsea, would they just get fucking... Would it be like a high school team trying to play like...
It would be a shellacking.
Okay.
It would be a waxing.
So...
I mean, it would probably be like 10-0, 10-1.
So let me ask you then. Do you watch MLS? Like, do you watch the Sounders and shit? Okay. I was going to say, is it not that exciting then for you to watch like the Sounders or something? Because Chelsea's like big baller over here.
I will watch I'll watch West Brom versus Norwich City.
I don't know what any of that
means. Two shitty fucking teams in the top division.
Okay.
And, well, Norwich is making it next year. They got promoted. But 2 shitty teams in the top division of England.
Yeah.
I'd watch those motherfuckers before I'd watch an MLS Cup final.
An MLS Cup final?
Yes.
Really?
What how does the level change between the regular season and a final, you know? I still see the same MLS players playing in the final that I did 6 months ago in the league or 3 months ago in the league.
Well, doesn't that the same doesn't Chelsea just have a regular league?
Yeah, but I get to see them playing other competitions against better teams.
Okay, so it's not just confined like NFL terms.
That's why the Champions League gets so important and stuff like that, because like if I'm watching MLS, it's like, okay, well, it's an MLS Cup final. It's just Nashville 3 months later from what Nashville was 3 months earlier.
Okay, so you like the soccer or the football over European football because there's so many different teams and opportunities and matchups and championships and shit that you can compete against each other.
Yeah, and it's just like a higher level, fast pace. Like,
all right.
I mean, you don't see a lot of guys go from MLS to.
Really?
No, not really.
Okay.
You see a lot of guys come from the top leagues to the MLS because everybody jokes that it's a retirement league because everybody wants to come live in LA and New York and Texas, and they want to live in all these big cities in the U.S., but they still want to play some football.
So are there not many Americans in European?
No, there is, yeah. Oh, a bunch of Americans. But they didn't start out in the MLS. They were kids over there in Europe, or they went over to the youth academy as kids and stayed over there.
So is there anyone that was like, okay, did that, like stayed over here, over here, went to the MLS?
Clint Dempsey.
Okay.
Clint Dempsey got drafted by the New England Revolution, played like a season or two.
Are they
maybe.
good? New England Revolution, are they good?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't watch MLS.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Did anyone stay here, get drafted into the MLS, and then from the MLS go off?
Yeah,
to
Clint
play?
Dempsey.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who did he get drafted into?
Over in Europe?
Yeah.
Oh, Fulham.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Fulham a good team?
Not really.
So he's just like, is he like the only player to have done that?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just wondering because it seems like
Jordan Morris just went to Swansea City.
It just seems like
or Derby County or something like that. Or Swansea.
American soccer is just kind of a joke then compared to.
Oh fuck yeah. No, bro.
I mean, no offense, because I
didn't qualify for the World Cup last time go around. That's an embarrassment.
I didn't know that.
That's an embarrassment. We have Canada and Mexico that are the only two countries that should ever have a chance against us. Like,
well, that's okay. We kind of have basketball over everyone else in the world. And, well, I guess no one else plays American football, so, because it's just American. I was thinking of NFL. Of course not, because
nobody else plays Australian rules football. It's like, yeah, because it's played in Australia.
You know how many times growing up I was always like, why isn't like the NFL in the Olympics? Like, why isn't football in the Olympics?
Oh, you poor thing.
And I'm just kind of like, didn't until I got older realize like, oh,
because nobody
football, like American football, is exactly that. Only Americans fucking play it. Dirt.
That's why.
Dirt. God damn. But that's okay. Like I said, we got basketball over everyone else. We smash on that. Just saying.
I know. It's like watching the All-Star game every time I watch the U.S. team play in the Olympics.
Oh, dude.
Dudes are just doing windmill dunks. They're throwing it in between their legs.
Have you ever seen replays of the Dream Team back in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, man. Those guys are insane.
Well, you got to figure where we were basketball-wise in the 90s compared to the rest of the world.
True.
In the 90s.
True.
Bro, we got Michael Jordan in the 90s, dog.
Right.
Who the fuck even compares to Michael Jordan other than an person who plays on an American
That's the thing.
side?
Everyone compares anyone else to Michael Jordan. It's like, you're the Michael Jordan of this.
But that's what I'm saying. The next closest thing to him is all on our fucking team.
That's true too.
There's no like Australian or Chinese or Italian dude walking up trying to be a Michael Jordan because they're all fucking doing 9 other sports that they got in their country.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that like there's so many sports in the world that are way bigger than American football. And I just don't think about it because the NFL is massive in the U.S. It's the biggest thing.
It controls Sunday.
It controls, I mean,
over God.
The NFL has become a year-round sport. Like, it's no longer
training camp, OTAs, like the draft, like everything's a year-round football. You're always looking to the next event for football. Yeah.
NFL has become an entertainment year-round sport, and it's insane how they've done that because it's like, holy shit. And you don't think about it, like fucking table tennis is bigger in the world than NFL. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, that's insane.
It's crazy. Like, probably the X Games are probably bigger around the world too.
Oh, I'm sure. Football, I just like, and then you think, what is it? Soccer or footy? European football is the biggest. Is the biggest or one of the top 2 or 3 biggest sports in the world? I don't know what the number one is.
It's got to be up there with like.
I can't even
cricket and rugby.
Yeah,
because you got to think the only people who don't watch cricket and rugby are Americans.
Yeah, and
everybody else watches that shit.
That's true. I love looking at bringing it back to the pandemic.
Back round, yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing all the photos that are online that are like, or the videos. Australia or New Zealand hosts the biggest event in the world since the pandemic started, and there's like 70,000 plus people sitting in this crowd. I love seeing that because I so badly look forward to that again. Like, I want to go to a Mariners game with a crowd full of a shit ton of people, or I want to be able to watch a Seahawks game on TV and it's not weird artificial crowd noises pumped in because it sounds so fake. Yeah. You can tell when things are happening and they're turning it up and then they're turning it down, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. I want to hear when there's a big play or something happens, when someone goes to make a catch, and like back in the day, Earl Thomas would come by and just flatten the guy or something. You can turn up the stadium noise and be like, whoa, that's a big hit. But you can't recreate that happening and then having 70, 60, 70, 80,000 people go, oh,
right, and they're
all
like
at the same time, because that shit hits and you're just like, oh my God, this is insane. The whole stadium's like literally shaking, and it's like, oh, we're checking the decibel meter here, or the Richter scale, or whatever they're checking to make sure it's like, oh, the Seahawks stadium broke the record for blah, blah, blah. It's like, ah, man, that shit gets me pumped. And I just seeing those clips online of the cricket stadiums or the rugby stadiums over in Australia that are full of people, like, oh, man, it makes me excited for this shit. It's just, oh, man.
It'd be a while.
It'll be a while. Don't get me wrong. It'll be a while. We have to still figure this shit out.
Well, we got too many motherfuckers who don't know. Like all fucking day, dude, drooling all over.
I'm not saying any of those people are right. I'm not saying any of those people are wrong.
I'm not either. I'm just saying they're like fucking. Just make a fucking decision.
Well, here's the thing. It's really hard to make a decision when half the people support you and half the people don't support you on both sides.
Figure out a new system then.
Do you have
this one ain't fucking working apparently.
Apparently you got all the answers, Austin. Let's hear them.
I'm not. I don't have all the answers. I'm just saying, like, people want to bitch and moan about this stuff. It's like, I already see what the fucking problem is. It's the people that everybody votes into our leadership.
Well, let's vote you into leadership, and then you can fix this shit.
I don't want to fucking take care of you guys.
What the fuck? Then quit complaining.
I would be like everybody else. I only care about myself.
Oh, Jesus. You can't sit here and complain about what's going on because all these other people.
I did my part. I fucking voted. My guy just lost.
My guy just lost.
My guy lost, so I gotta sit here and deal with all this shit. Like people dealt with their.
My guy lost, so I'm gonna sit here and fucking deal with this shit.
I don't sound like that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just portraying someone that's a sore loser.
Well, it sounded like you're trying to portray me there for a second.
I mean, I'm
if I was a sore loser, I'd be sitting here crying about my guy losing every day. I don't give a fuck whether he's in office or not. My life still goes on.
Have you seen the little memos that have come out since Trump's been out of office that are like, I think there was one on Easter, and then there was another one just about the vaccine.
I don't have social media.
Oh, well, they're just posting.
Like I said, I'm not some fanboy of Trump. I don't fucking care what that motherfucker does.
Either way, they're really funny because it's basically like we still wish the Dems well, even though they're crooked. I don't want to be. Oh man.
Look at that. You're trying to make fun of Trump and you don't even got the shit on you.
Well, because it's funny as shit, and I can think of it off the top of my head, but I don't know of it word for word. He's basically just picking fun at him, saying, like, none of this shit, like, the vaccine wouldn't have been happening if I wasn't in office anyway, and, like, good luck, blah, 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 that kind of shit. Trump memos. Let's see what it says. You're going to roast me here in just a second. I can already see it coming. Because I'm not going to be able to find it right here off the top of my fucking head. And you're going to be like, oh, look at you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Can't even fucking make fun of me and pull it up.
Wasting me and the viewers' time trying to pull this shit up, making fun of Trump, and you don't even know what the fuck it says, you fucking meth addict. Jesus Christ, let's get a move on.
All right, fuck it. What do you want to talk about
then? I want to hear what this memo is because it's so fucking hilarious.
Let's see.
We all know that he had tried getting the vaccines approved before all this shit happened. So anybody who says that Biden got all this shit going, they're literally just fucking blinder than a fucking. What are those 3 blind mice? They'll fucking get their little walking sticks out and just start fucking tapping the ground because you guys can't see shit.
God damn it. Okay.
Can't find it because it fucking wasn't even around.
Shut the fuck up.
Fake news, bud.
Fake
news.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I apologize for this inconvenience.
Go lick a fucking sack, you twat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, fuck me. I'm sorry. I'm just a waste of space here. I'm gonna go fuck myself.
Fuck you, like half my fucking coworkers just getting in my way all the time. Fuck.
Well, that's going to wrap it up here for this episode of the Cole and Austin Hour.
Don't worry, guys. We'll try and find that memo for next week. Jesus.
Fuck off.
Hope you guys have a good weekend and a good week of work.
Yeah, next week we'll be a little more organized here.
Dude, I hope you're more organized.
Oh, fuck. Let's do this again next week. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Finger guns.